Hello everyone, this is Charlie with Plexus IT, and I want to give you a peek at the Windows 10 Pro Technical Preview. This is build 10041, and I think the most interesting thing about Windows 10 is that it's Windows 10 and not Windows 9, of course, but really in terms of functionality, the biggest deal about Windows 10 is the return of the Start button. Yay! Everybody, including myself, is excited about that. I don't think I saw a single Windows 8 PC that didn't have a third-party add-on to give it some semblance of a Start button, whether it was Clamshell or some of the other ones, the freebies and the premium ones that people were installing to get that familiar Start button back. And people would also configure Windows 8 to took a little extra configuration to get it to boot to the desktop app. Well, that is gone. It's no longer an option. It only goes into the familiar desktop. The Start page is gone, but they have incorporated those live tiles into the Start button or the Start menu. So here we see I've clicked on the Start button, and right away you can see that's the first thing you see is these live tiles, which are not the default live tiles, by the way. I have played around with this a little bit. I've removed some, I've put some back, and I'll just show you what you can do with these because they can be a little bit handy. You can unpin it. You can put it back. In that case, I got rid of the weather. I'll put the sticky notes on here, and there they are down there. And there's a sticky note. Hey, hi. Let's come back to here, though. I really wanted to show you how you could resize these. So here's a sticky note, and I can move it up here if I want to, move it around, and I can resize it too. Resize and make it smaller. Now, some things will resize small and medium. Others get wide. This one gets a wide for the Skype. I'll make it this is the standard size. The default size is square like that, or medium. Skype looks good, wide. Windows Explorer, curiously enough, this is, if you're an IE user, you might hate it. You like Chrome or Firefox, but I think that they would let you more prominently display the application that you're going to go to more often than any other, probably. But no, it only gets medium, at least in this build. This is just an evaluation copy, of course, and any or all of this can change at any time. So we can move these around, and then we can also we can create groups for these. So I can name this group 1, and you may have noticed when I first put the sticky notes down here, let's see, I'm going to pin the paint down here, and then there's a separation, and I can name this group 2. And then I can scroll back and forth. Oh, Xbox. Well, maybe I want to. Oh, I'll show you something unique about that too in a minute. But I can move this down here. So when you're clicking, you have to click and hold, and then drag and drop. If you click and release too quickly, well, it pops up for you. So that's the Start button with the live tiles in a nutshell. And I'm a little bit confused. I'm not sure if it's part of this particular build or if it's something that's peculiar to this particular installation, but I should be able to customize this even more. I should be able to change the color here. I should be able to drag and move, resize by holding down the left mouse button and resize this whole thing, but I can't, and I believe the reason why is that my Start menu customization button is disabled. I don't know why. Like I said, is it the evaluation? Is it the installation? Why is that like that? I don't know at this point, but it is what it is, so I'll show you as much as I can. So another thing about this Start button, right away we don't get Start or shut down, start, restart, log off, etc. We get those options up here. There's a power button, that familiar 1 and a 0. So if I click that, I get sleep, shut down, restart. I won't select any of those for obvious reasons. Or I can click on my name over here and choose sign out, or I can switch to one of these other users, and I won't select those either. let's see, what else do I want to show you here? Another thing worth taking a look at is the program listing. It used to say programs or program files. That is gone. Now we have all apps. So Microsoft is using that popular buzzword. They're not programs, they're not applications, they're apps. So all apps, I click it and I get an alphabetized list of apps that are installed on the computer, and I finally find that one that I've been looking for. I might want to make it more readily available by pinning it to the start bar, to the start, whatever this part of the start button is called, but to this part, pin to start. Or in my case, what I like to do for things that I access quite often is I pin it down to the taskbar, and then it's right down here. I don't have to minimize everything if I want to find it on my desktop or in here. I can just go straight to it. I don't have to dig, and I can open up Office quite easily. So this is actually OpenOffice, a really good open source free alternate to Microsoft Office. So that's it. So that's all I have for you today regarding the Start menu, the new Start menu in Windows 10. I hope you enjoyed this and felt it helpful, and stay tuned for more awesome Windows 10 videos. Thank you. Bye-bye.